Questions for Coach Jones, please.
Coach, obviously tough loss. You guys were right there in it again. Just couldn't pick away that lead. We got to 9 in the second half and just couldn't, get over that next hump.
Yeah, we got to 6, and I thought we hung around there. And you know what? And they hit 13, and we banged back. And but you know what? I'm obviously disappointed we lost, but I'm really proud of these guys. I mean, got a lot of guys out there. Tristan's news was kind of found out last night at 8:30 that he wasn't going to play. It was kind of a tough hit coming into this game, playing the best team in your conference and one of the better teams in the country. When you lose a junior like that who's played as well as anybody on our team here lately, that's a tough one. But I thought our guys came out. We had 3 freshmen coming in off the bench, and we started a freshman and a sophomore and 2 juniors, and obviously Keith Clanton. I'm very happy for him tonight. What a way for him to end here in this building, other than with a victory, would have been the only thing that would have been better. It was great to see him play the way we know he could play tonight, and I was happy for Keith and his family for that standpoint. But give Memphis credit; it's a good basketball team, and obviously they made the plays down the stretch. Chris Crawford, he's the difference in the game coming off the bench. He changed it again, just like he did last game.
Donnie, in the second half, when Clanton had a little run there and tied the game, it stopped right there. Did they stop him or what changed?
I can't really remember every play, but I do. Isaiah Sykes was playing with 3-4 fouls there too. I was worried about that. Casey had 3 fouls. I was trying to bring guys in. Different matchups was hard for us. We were trying to go through Keith, and we went to the free throw line, missed free throws there too. We had 4 free throws in a row we missed, which could have changed it. Thought we got tired. Those guys were having to play a little more minutes than some of them have played, but for the most part they've been playing a lot of minutes. But it was a very physical, athletic game and a high-level game. So, but I thought our kids tonight, a lot of pluses for this young team tonight to play on this stage and play in this game that will help us in the future.
Keith said you talked to him before the game about being aggressive. Did you want to try to harness the emotion that you figured he probably would have and see if you could maybe up the ante a little bit than what he's been in the last 12 games or so?
Yeah, I've always talked about being aggressive with Keith. But I think that tonight he knew this was it, just to let it go. And I've wanted him to play with that kind of mentality all the time, but tonight I think he had a couple shots go down, and he got the flow tonight. So whatever it was that went for him, I was happy, and hopefully he can finish that way in these next couple games.
Coach, can you talk about the play of Stephon Blair tonight? He looks like he's not really scared to go against anyone.
No, he's not. Stephon Blair's growing, and every day in practice he goes against Keith, and he's got a bright future here. And as you can see, he comes in and competes, gives us energy, plays with toughness, and he's going to be a very good player, and I'm excited about the future of Stephon Blair.
What were they able to do with Isaiah? 4 of 16 from the field. Nothing came easy for him.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously got into foul trouble too, and without Tristan and then with Isaiah in foul trouble, kind of made it difficult.
No, he did, and I think Isaiah was trying to do what Isaiah does. He was trying to make things happen. Sometimes he was going 1 against 4 and trying to get to the rim and get a foul or make a play, and they were converging. And once those shots didn't go down, he had a couple looks that just didn't go. And he's a terrific player, and if we'd have had a big night from him, then I think we'd have been even closer there from it. But hey, he's going to have a lot of big nights here. He already has, and he's going to have a great year next year, coming back here and playing in this. It's the last time we've seen him play this year, but we're excited the future for him as well next year.
Coach, every time Josh gets a chance, he talks you up, especially these last 2 days. We've heard all about how UCF needs to lock you up. What do you think of the job he's done this year in terms of getting them to play together?
Yeah, I think it's incredible. I'm impressed with Josh and watching him. I've known him as an assistant, and now watching him be a head coach and knowing what he walked into, following a great coach in Cal Perry and having to take over the talent of Cal. And now he's got all his players in there, and now he's got those guys buying in his system. And you got Chris Crawford coming off the bench, which could start at any program in America. But that's brilliant. He's got him bought into that role because it makes a difference in bringing him, and that's coaching. And he's done a great job in this league. You're 14-0. That's hard to do in junior high. It doesn't matter what level. So sometimes he doesn't get the credit he deserves. I feel as a coach, as a young coach, who's done an amazing job.
Hey, Coach, talk about getting your 20th win if you win out the next 2 games. If you talk about how that's going to.
Yeah, well, that's that's obviously the next step we'd like to get is We'd like to have a winning season in Conference USA. You know, we're 8-6 right now with 2 to play. With, you know, 1 more to give us 20 wins and 1 more to give us 9 wins. So, I mean, I think that would be a great milestone for our program here to have 3 straight 20-win seasons here, which has only happened 1 other time in this program since we went Division I. So, you know, that's what we'll shoot for on Wednesday. But the biggest thing is right now is, you know, we're not only coaching for the now, we're coaching for the future. And I think that we're continuing to compete. As you see how hard our kids played tonight, I think it's important. And just been very proud of the way these kids competed all year long. You know, we got 19 wins and playing probably our toughest schedule we've ever played here. And in the circumstances we've had to go through. And that all starts with Keith Clanton. Let's make sure we give him the credit in coming back here, believing in what's happening here at UCF.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.